Hi, my name is Dom Virgilio. I'm doing this from my home studio in Oregon in the United States, and I thought I would do an automation practical. And what I thought I would do is take one of the simple songs I'm working on. I'll just play you the beginning of it. Now, the part that I thought we would automate is the Shire whistle. And on this part, I thought I would do the volume, and then I would do the orchestra stabs with a pan. So we get started by first going into automation mode, and you can do that with the button here, or you can use the A on the keyboard for Logic Pro. And what that does is it puts you in a mode where you can see the parameter that you can automate, as well as you'll see the lines here that designate how that parameter is changing, going up or down or however you affect it. So let's first start with the Shire whistle, and what we'll do is we will select for this one volume, and see that's our baseline right now, the minus 6.4 dB. That corresponds to where I have my fader set. So for this guy, we will just go back and we'll start playing. I'll put this into latch mode, and now I can start increasing it. And then if I want, I can also decrease it. And it's recording each of these points on a volume curve, so later on it can automate it. So we'll stop that. Now this is latch mode over here, and we're in volume. Now we'll go to pan for the orchestra part, and I'll put it into latch mode, and I'll go back a bit, and we'll do the same thing, first starting with where we are for our pan, which is just straight 0, and we'll begin. Now let's say I wanted to swing way to the left, and if you're listening to it on your speakers or headphones, you can hear it all the way on the left side. And now we're moving it more in the center, and let me go to the right so you can hear it. And you can hear the orchestra on the right side. And you'll note that the latched volume automation for the Shire whistle was playing back as we were going. So we'll hit stop, and you can see here on the orchestra track we have an automation set for pan, and on the Shire whistle track we have automation set for volume. Now really there's lots of different things, lots of parameters that you can set. And just something kind of interesting, let's say I believe one of these I have a phaser. Okay, this I do. I could come to here, hit that button, and I can do phaser, and then these are the different parameters. This is kind of a nice way to do it, with all the different parameters that you can track, any one of those. The other way you can do it is, instead of doing latch, you can come here and you can say touch, and then bring up your phaser. And this is one of the Logic plugins. And as you move this, you will actually be changing and automating that parameter. And the nice thing about this is you don't actually have to know what the things are called necessarily in that list. So if I didn't know what phaser feedback was, I could just come over here, and if I was used to sliding this and I was comfortable with it, it would automatically automate that parameter. So that's kind of a nice nice way that it's set up in Logic Pro. I hope that was of value. Automation's great. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.